What's up, bitches? I'm your mom's dad, McStud.
That's fucked up.
What?
That you're my mom's dad.
I didn't think that went through very well, okay?
I had to. You're my mom's dad.
So I'm your grandpa.
The fuck?
Yeah, I'm your grandpa, bitches. I got big old floppy grandpa dick. And who are you?
I'm Mrs. McStud.
That's
Oh,
one.
I forgot.
So I'm talking about one who I had the pleasure of speaking to and doing this video with. My granddaughter.
You.
And you got nice titties.
No.
Yes. Ah, got those straight from your mom. Ain't that some fucked? Isn't that a fucked up scenario? Jesus Christ. Unfortunately, there are some creepy fucking bastards like that out there.
Yeah.
Ugh. I like to take this 40 and smash it over their fucking head after I give them a good curb stomp. Malt liquor, bitches. Happy Malt Liquor Tuesday. The second day of the work week for many of us. For the rest, it's just another day. For a lot of you, you're still in quarantine.
One of my customers told me that everything's supposed to open up, and then we're supposed to be back at work next week.
They're gonna think about it Thursday night and make an official decision Friday. Simon malls are opening their malls regardless.
Second on Saturday.
Yeah, regardless of what's happening.
Yeah.
Apparently, which is silly.
I don't even know how they can do that. If the government closes the state longer, then the malls shouldn't be allowed to open.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a bit premature. Especially in Indiana, we're still getting good spikes of cases and shit.
Well, we won't be going anywhere.
No.
We have enough groceries for
Yeah.
several more weeks.
Yes. And we're in like the most prevalent county for positive cases, except for that Cass County bullshit that just happened recently. They got a big
The nursing home.
spike. Well, the
Or
whole
is that
county.
the one?
Yeah, that was the one with the nursing home, but they had a whole bunch more cases
Yeah,
too.
we've had 2 correctional officers die
Mm-hmm.
in Indiana. One in Wabash and one in Plainfield.
Shit's fucking nutty.
Yeah, and 2 or 3 inmates.
That's why I inject myself with this alcohol. It disinfects my lungs and my liver. What? Keeps me safe.
At first they said drinking alcohol could potentially kill it.
Well,
And then they turned around and said drinking alcohol can weaken your immune system.
well, which is it? Can we make up our
I
minds?
don't think they know.
That's bullshit. Well, if alcohol's gonna win the battle, I'm winning the battle. I believe.
So
Unless we already had
that's
it.
what it is.
Yeah. Which we very well may have already had it
Yeah.
at some point in the past few months.
I
we've
don't
had
think
some.
they said anything about the second stimulus payment either, have they?
Not to my knowledge. But the one was based off unemployment rates, and still, there's going to be phases of this reopening thing anyway. And they may start at phase 1, and they may stay at phase 1 until they meet the requirements for phase 2.
Like 2 or 3
And
weeks.
if they go to phase 1 and it gets worse, they're going to get taken back off that and back into the stay-at-home bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a goddamn mess. That's why we drink.
A lot of people, I didn't realize this till today, has canceled their fireworks show around here. Fishers, Anderson,
I figured that
and
was
then
coming.
one other one did. But I hope my vacation's still on
Yeah,
because I need it.
definitely. Yeah, I was reading about I forget what exactly events were, but it was July shit. They were like,
Mhm.
things in July are being shut down now still.
But we want to open the state back up.
Well, there was a good conversation on the radio about this. I switched back and forth between like the R&B station and our hip hop station
Mm-hmm.
and the modern and 80s station. And on the R&B station, they were talking to the mayor of Atlanta. And apparently she's done a spectacular job with the shit. And
Atlanta, Georgia?
yeah, and there's been,
They're open back up.
yeah, whatever it is, I don't know what the fucking conversation was. But it turned into another guy started talking. And I really don't know what's going on in Atlanta. I just know they were talking to her saying she should run for vice president with Biden or whatever. But another guy made a very good point. We're doing all these openings specifically for economic reasons, not for health reasons. And we were just talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
Like, it's, especially for investors, which are a lot of people in the government and shit, they're losing money right now because, you know, there's some stocks that are going up, obviously, because there's other things in higher demand now. Yeah, could you imagine owning, like, fucking a hand sanitizer stock? Like Purell or some shit?
Something's going on with the meat factories. Trump had a sign something today stating that they were staying open so it wouldn't cause infrastructure.
They were saying there's a break in the food distribution chain or something like that.
Because so many people have the coronavirus. But how in the fuck's he going to sign an order if everybody's sick in the fucking plant? And then they're touching people's food.
Yeah, I don't have any words.
And
I don't understand the full aspect of what all is happening.
I read the article.
I read part of the Tyson article.
225 people had to go get tested out of one plant.
And it's not the first meat packaging plant that's had a...
Two of them's already closed.
Yeah.
The 2 locations.
There was another meat company that had some big problems with it too.
Yeah, Tyson was a big one.
I'm just telling you, I love my Tyson chicken patties. But I also love those ones we used to get from Aldi.
Yeah.
I made a motherfucking badass goddamn... I make egg sandwiches, but they're like really omelets. So I cut the omelet in quarters, or in half, really, if I just fold it over once. And I make this omelet sandwiches with like cheese on top and pretty well seasoned. And I was like, one day, several years back, I was like, what if we put a chicken patty on this bitch and put it on toast? So I have a toasted chicken patty omelet sandwich with cheese. And
I had a stellar idea for dinner.
It was amazing. What's that?
I think I'm going to have you make me a real omelet.
Oh, you just want the omelet?
I just want the omelet when we do breakfast for the kids. And I'll buy all the stuff, and I'm just going to buy it all for me because you're not going to like all the shit. I want green red peppers and mushrooms.
My next question is, do you want cubed ham? You want sausage crumbles? You want real bacon crumbles in that bitch? You want hash browns in that motherfucker? I'm talking about a fucking omelet.
Can you make one that big?
I'm pretty confident I can.
I wouldn't mind for hash browns to be on the side, not in it. That's weird.
That's really good.
Sausage crumbles would be nice in it. And then I could buy some great white gravy and put over it.
On your omelet?
Yeah.
I've never tried white gravy on egg. It's good? I can't see it being bad. I've never tried it.
Like white sausage gravy? Yeah.
No, like, back when I was in college, when we go to IHOP, you know, drunken IHOP nights, their omelets are like 3 egg omelets, but I wanted fucking they gave the chunks of the sausage links in it. I wanted that. I wanted bacon. I wanted hash browns. I wanted cheese.
That's the one that you said they could not make with 3 eggs.
And it comes out, it's massive. Like, there's no way it's 3 eggs. Because you just can't... 3 eggs will not make a proper omelet. Like, there's too much shit. Not like, when we went to Disney World, and we had that breakfast thing where you had major omelets, they had to make it bigger. Because everything I wanted in a bitch.
Yeah.
And another amazing omelet was the breakfast buffet at the MGM Grand.
Well, I haven't been there.
I know. And it was I forget what it was, a champagne breakfast one of the days we went. So, not only do you get these, they just put out these heaping mounds of like bacon for the buffet. So I'm like, shit. Sausage, fucking eggs, and it's like, oh, you can make your own omelets. Then we go back to the table and they give you champagne, but they're in champagne glasses. So we all get them like, we need more champagne. They got tired of bringing us champagne. I'm like, we'll have more champagne with our breakfast. And they're like, we paid for it, bitch. Bring us the champagne. Champagne. But then that's probably the best breakfast buffet I've ever had. And I would love for you to enjoy the MGM Grand breakfast buffet at some point.
I'm getting there. If we get another stimulus check, we just might
book the trip.
Yeah. I need like a good getaway that's I'm going to enjoy our family vacation, but I need to get away.
And see, you're wanting to do like a package with like inclusive shit.
Oh, yeah.
And we never did that. We just got like the cheapest tickets we could find.
Oh, no, we're
At
not.
the time with Southwest was the only nonstop flight there and back. And then we got a hell of a deal. We got a suite in the MGM for $79 a night.
The packages aren't that expensive, really.
Yeah. And it was a good time. Problem is we spent all our money on alcohol.
I mean, I wouldn't even mind, like, if we had a couple extra days, I wouldn't even mind driving.
To Vegas?
Yeah.
My the roommate I went with, they I forget if it was every summer, they would make the road trip
Yeah,
to Vegas when they were kids, and like they had a big SUV, and I guess they would sleep in the SUV while they
So we can, like, stop and...
see a lot of things we haven't been to. I'm not sure how long that drive is, but that'd be pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe we could stop by and see some fans along the way.
I'd like to see the... What's that big thing there? I was talking about taking a helicopter ride over it.
Oh, the Grand Canyon's right
yeah,
there.
the Grand Canyon. I would like to stop and be able to actually see it.
Yeah, I've never actually seen the Grand
I
Canyon,
haven't either.
other than pictures.
I haven't been, like, I've been a lot of different states, but I've actually been west. To any states west, besides Illinois.
The only western states I've been to Arizona because of when we worked at the prison and flights. I've been to Colorado, been to Nevada, but just in Vegas, and I've been to Alaska. And I think those are the only western states I've been to.
Yeah, I haven't been to any.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've been all to the East Coast and South,
Mm-hmm.
but I have not been west at all.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun, you know me, give me some sunflower seeds.
And we could even stop and, like, stay all night in a cheap hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when we get tired, we'll just...
One of the best cheap hotels we got was in, I think it was Florence, Kentucky, because we want to go down to a Southern Indiana casino. And right across from our hotel, and it was in walking distance, wasn't it? We can go to that gas station and had the walk-in beer fridge or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, got everything we need, yet we're going to the casino.
Up here, we can't buy cold beer at gas stations.
No.
In Indiana. It's just stupid. But I've noticed that all of our beer section at Speedway, did you see it tonight?
Pretty empty.
Like, it's since people can't walk into the liquor store, they're coming to Speedway.
Yeah, and they'll just get it cold themselves. Or they'll drink it warm.
Yeah.
Some people will. I can't do warm.
I can't tell you how many of those nasty-ass seltzer.
Yeah, you only had 3 left.
I have sold probably 12 of those in the last 2 days.
And the thing is, some people love it. Like, love the taste of the seltzer bullshit. And especially when it's warm. And now we're getting, like, in the springtime and it was like
you mean outside?
Yeah, it was like 75 degrees out, and people want to go home and drink this bullshit seltzer. Give me a goddamn
Corona.
Give me a Colt 45 or a Mickey's on
Well,
a hot day.
I know it's malt liquor video, but I can't drink a whole bunch of these. I'll be drunk.
Why?
And then I'd fall asleep.
Why?
So, to enjoy the day, I'll just drink Corona.
Funny story. We weren't able to do videos for a certain period of time around Christmas, so we had to do Christmas and New Year's
Yes.
malt liquor video on the same night. So I had 2 40s almost back to back, and she had 2 of those almost back to back. And you weren't a happy camper after that.
I was a little bitchy.
Just a little bit. I'm like, oh shit. Not many times do I see people get angry from alcohol, but too much malt liquor makes Miss McStud not a...
It doesn't make me... Malt liquor doesn't make me angry. It just gets me tipsy, and then I want to be left the fuck alone and go to bed. That's the problem. I get, like, tired cranky.
Tired cranky.
I'm super tired tonight.
I know you are. That's why I came to work to help you.
I can't wait to get... I was thinking about this earlier. Can't wait to get that refrigerator for that garage, because guess what?
What?
I'm loading that bitch up.
With what?
Coronas. I'll be like, kids, these are your shelves, and this is mom's.
Yeah. Especially when we get like 15 extra jugs of milk and shit. they can throw that shit out there too, so we have some
Yes.
shit to drink in our fridge. Without fucking relocating it.
Yes. I should still have that coming. I forgot I had to pay for that.
What?
That refrigerator.
Which fridge?
Quentin.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I did too.
I totally slipped my fucking mind.
I gotta make sure he still's got it, and I forget how much it is. I said family discount.
I remember that conversation now. I totally forgot about the fridge. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, he's gonna have to bring it up.
That doesn't make my titties hard. I don't know what will.
Oof.
What?
Actually, my dad would probably bring it up for us.
Even though he shouldn't.
What do you mean?
He'll be helping loading and shit.
Oh, no, he won't. He'll just stand there and tell everybody else what to do. You're doing that wrong. Son, I done told you.
Shit happens when you party naked.
And then if something goes wrong, he's like, boy, I told you.
And not only that, he has the high-pitched voice of, was it Billy Bob in Varsity Blues? The big dude?
No, he's...
You remember Varsity Blues?
No.
Came out probably 90, I'm thinking somewhere between 97 and 99. It was that football movie where the quarterback, Mox, was in it. And then
okay.
Billy Bob was the center and he had a
Yes.
concussion and he was like, 10!
Yes.
10! That's
10.
that's how he talks.
Oh, God. I had the funniest customer today. It was an older lady. She was probably as old as my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And a son.
Yeah.
And he was probably 20s,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. Young 20s. And there was this old school song on. I was kind of singing to it. And she looked, and he was singing to it. And she looked at him and she goes, how do you know that song? And he goes, Mom, it's in all kinds of movies. And she goes, damn, this came out when I was in high school.
Well, the funny thing is, he only knew it from the movies.
He only knew it for the movies.
I mean, you get that a lot. Like, some people don't know how old the song really is. That shit.
It was funny.
You know what we haven't had for... Maybe we have and I just missed it? Or it's just I wasn't into it? Remember back in like the 90s? Even the 80s. 80s. Kenny Loggins was like the movie theme song guy. Danger Zone for Top Gun.
Yeah.
Then he had that one song for Dirty Dancing. Then what was it? Unchained Melody for Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, movies had that shit. And then you had Armageddon with Aerosmith.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time we had like, or the last big one I think of was Fast and Furious with Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth. The See You Again song.
I don't.
You know that song.
I know it, but I don't watch movies, so you're talking to a ghost.
No, but you don't, like, there's no big songs like what's featured, you'll know it, like, it was the...
Yeah, but I don't watch movies to know if there's...
No, like, even if they play it on the radio, they'll say...
Oh.
They'll mention it and shit. But that's, like, like, there hasn't been, like, a big movie hit for a minute that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Then you got that fucking cock-sucking George Strait from Pure Country.
What's wrong with him?
He acts like a hard ass in a fucking movie and he sings a shitty song to some bitch
You
that...
like some George Strait.
There ain't nothing straight about George Strait. I'll say that to the day I die. George Strait could have been featured on Brokeback Goddamn Mountain.
Oof.
With Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal. He'd be in there with three-way. Like they'd be running a train, dicks and asses.
No.
Balls hitting balls.
Did you breathe, Evan?
I meant to.
You know, I'm not going to be able to stand for that now.
I went in there.
It's okay, though.
No, I went in there specifically to preheat the oven. What did
And
I
you
do?
probably gave the dog a treat instead.
Oh, yes, the dog was peeing on the mat and totally threw me off. That's exactly what happened. I went in there to preheat the oven. I turned around and he's peeing on the mat. I was like, thank God. And I gave him a treat. And that's what happened.
So the dog peeing on the mat prevented me from having dinner.
No.
All I've ate is sweets all day.
Oof.
Can you see my eyes? I just wanted to make sure you see that.
She gave me the look. It's one of those magical moments, you know. He pees on the mats quite a bit. We're still working with him on pooping on the mats. And every once in a while, he wants to just pee in random spots. But for the most part, he pees on the mats, which is good. So whenever I get to witness it, I treat him. I'm like, you know, good boy. Give him a treat.
And then he gets stupid moment.
And for whatever reason, like, he's gotten really comfortable. When we first gave him treats, he just sit there and eat it. Now he's like, he wants to play with it and flop it around.
And then he flops around.
Fucking hopping in the air and shit. And I'm like, and this is a little pug. Like, he's tiny. And I never knew pugs had hops this pug has. Like, it's crazy. It's like Air Bud. But with a pug.
He's so cute,
with
though.
Treats. He is.
I can't ever get him to cuddle with me. He likes to bite me.
So,
he likes to cuddle with Dad.
Before I went to bed last night, your son was asleep on the couch with the brown blanket. And he's curled up. And here's Buster right next to him, legs in the air. Fast asleep.
He was laying with him when I came to bed, I think.
Was he? I didn't catch that.
Because he goes, Mom, here's the dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I look down and he's asleep underneath cover with him.
Oh, they were both asleep. And I was like, oh, that's cute. They're little buddies. They're little rambunctious buddies is what they are.
Oh, God. And last night you said Buster was having a moment and you go, God, he needs to meet your son because my son was on one. And then they really did meet. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, because your son was, you know, it's Fortnite, the Fortnite moments. For any of you parents that have kids that play Fortnite, you'll understand the moments. I'm like, what the fuck? And it wasn't like that back in the day.
And he was super, but it was good Fortnite moments. I mean, there's good and there's bad.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a good Fortnite moment. And
it was just loud.
He was excited.
Yeah, he was excited. It was like one of those... I don't know what the thing is about kids being loud with Fortnite. Like, back in the day, you're loud.
Does he still play that?
Yeah.
A lot?
Yeah, he's playing that or Call of Duty or some shit.
Because he's been playing Rainbow.
Oh, he's been playing
with his friends.
Call of Duty one. Call of Duty and Fortnite. And, you know, back in the day, you're that loud when everyone's in bed. Here comes... Whoop that ass. You won't shut that fucking mouth. I learned... You know, me and my cousin, we tiptoed and whispered. We'd get in the kitchen, and my grandma always made oatmeal cookies and M&M cookies and shit in the freezers, and we'd like tiptoe and we'd whisper and shit. We'd eating cookies all fucking night, but it was quiet. Like,
here.
you're fucking quiet. But not here. Like, they ain't that way no more. Kids are like, fuck it. Damn it! I can't fucking play. Goddamn lag. Fucking lag. I'm lagging, motherfucker. Sash, you're taking all the fucking internet. You're taking all the fucking internet. There's no internet to be had.
Get off the internet.
Like, dude, it's actually the service. No, it's not. It's you guys are all taking the fucking internet. It's the game. There's plenty of internet to be had. Like, there's an internet shortage in this bitch, and you can't play the fucking game. No, it's the game. Play a different game. Play something else. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Play solitaire on that bitch. Don't worry about the lag. Just be patient. Are you all done? Sweet. Happy Malt Liquor Tuesday. I'm McStud.
I'm Mrs. McStud.
And we'll catch you bitches later. Deuces, motherfuckers.